Mel Gibson was once untouchable in Hollywood. The Oscar-winning star behind Braveheart, Lethal Weapon, and The Passion of the Christ built a reputation as one of the biggest box office names on earth. But in July 2006, everything changed in a single night on a dark stretch of the Pacific Coast Highway in Malibu. Just hours after finishing a major interview, Gibson was pulled over by police for speeding. Deputies clocked him driving nearly 90 miles per hour in a 45-mile zone. When officers administered a breathalyzer test, his blood alcohol level reportedly measured well above the legal limit. What should have been a routine DUI arrest quickly exploded into one of Hollywood's biggest scandals. According to police reports, Gibson unleashed a series of offensive anti-Semitic remarks while being arrested. The comments spread across headlines worldwide almost instantly, shocking fans and triggering outrage throughout the entertainment industry. Overnight, the man once celebrated as Hollywood royalty became toxic to studios and executives. But Gibson's rise to fame had been decades in the making. Born in Peekskill, New York, in 1956, he grew up in a massive Irish Catholic family as one of 11 children. In 1968, after his father won a large workplace injury settlement, the family relocated to Australia to avoid the Vietnam War draft affecting Gibson's older brother. That move would completely change Mel's future. After studying acting in Sydney, Gibson landed a tiny role in the Australian film Summer City before scoring the lead in Mad Max. He earned just $9,000 for the role, but the low-budget action movie became a worldwide sensation and launched him into international fame. By the 1980s and 1990s, Gibson was dominating theaters with hits like Gallipoli, Hamlet, and What Women Want. He later reinvented himself as a director, winning the Academy Award for Braveheart and shocking Hollywood again with The Passion of the Christ. The film became a massive box office success despite fierce criticism over its violence and accusations of anti-Semitic themes. Gibson funded much of the movie himself after major studios refused to back it. Then came the 2006 arrest. In a televised interview with Diane Sawyer months later, Gibson apologized publicly for his comments, calling them despicable and blaming alcohol addiction for his behavior. He admitted he had relapsed after years of sobriety and described alcoholism as a disease that constantly haunted him. Hollywood, however, didn't forgive easily. Gibson's career collapsed almost overnight. Studios distanced themselves, agencies dropped him, and actors protested working alongside him. Years later, more controversy followed when leaked recordings from a toxic breakup revealed explosive arguments and abusive language, damaging his reputation even further. Still, Gibson never fully disappeared. In 2016, he directed Hacksaw Ridge, earning critical acclaim and proving he could still command respect behind the camera. But despite the comeback attempts, the shadow of that Malibu arrest continues to define his legacy. Mel Gibson's story remains one of Hollywood's most dramatic rises and falls, a career built on talent, destroyed by scandal, and forever tied to one night that changed everything. If you love uncovering the hidden stories behind classic Hollywood legends, subscribe to Classic Hollywood Feuds.